Back, everyone. Let's go back to radar and show you what's happening around the Metroplex as far as that rain is concerned. Still looking at some light to moderate showers in and around Dallas and Fort Worth. We've been talking about the numerous flash flood warnings that we still have in effect, so definitely keep that in mind. Going to have areas out there with high water, still dark, so you definitely need to be aware of that heading on out the door. But moving right through Dallas, some moderate showers, a little pocket of some heavier rain. It has tapered off some back into Tarrant County. The heavier rain shifting a little farther east with the leading edge, that main line of the heavier rain that we saw last night and very early this morning, shifting on into East Texas right now, but that's stretching down into Ellis and Navarro counties there, getting down to Waxahachie and Corsicana. So heading down I-45, likely going to see some issues as far as the high water is concerned in those areas, but tapering off a little farther out toward north and west. But we'll continue to see the scattered showers, the main line moving east, and the rest of these the showers moving a little farther north and east. So we're going to still be dealing with that training moving over the same areas. So flooding still going to be a concern out there for us as we go through the rest of this morning. Taking you out to DFW. Since midnight, we've picked up 1.78 inches of rain. These rainfall totals will continue to go up, but the overall over the past 24 hours, over 4 inches out at DFW, over 5, getting close to 6, over 5.5 heading out to Fort Worth. So yes, those rainfall totals quite impressive out there. Now, as we go through the day, looking at our timecast, we will see the showers and storms moving on out of the area. Still going to be looking at some heavier rain, though, as we head toward 10, 11 o'clock this morning in our eastern, southeastern counties. But as we go through the rest of today, that tapers off around the rest of North Texas, and we'll actually see some sunshine heading into the afternoon today. So we'll get a little bit of a lull in the rain for today, later today, but heading into tonight and tomorrow, the rain is going to be back in the forecast. Going to be talking about that cold front that works its way into the area as well. So that's going to bring some very chilly air into North Texas. Now we're going to be looking at upper 60s out there for you this morning, but the colder air, that front that we've been talking about, it's well up toward north and west now, but look at those temperatures in the teens and 20s as we get up into portions of Wyoming there and the Dakotas, and that's going to be pushing down into North Texas as we go into the weekend. So here's what we can expect. Still some scattered showers around and some thunderstorms as we get into Saturday and Sunday as well. But here comes the front. It's going to move in early on Sunday, so those temperatures will begin to fall during the day. Those winds coming around sharply out of the north behind the front, ushering in that cooler air for us. And with that, it will be a very chilly into the weekend. And we can say cold as we head into the early part of next week. We are looking at those temperatures falling into the low 60s on Sunday. We won't get out of the 50s on Monday. And look at these overnight lows. Yeah, it's going to be a little frost on the pump perhaps as we head into Halloween there, with those overnight lows dipping down into the upper 30s and those highs in the mid to upper 50s through the middle of next week, beginning the month of November. We should get back into the low 70s, though, toward the end of next week. All right, let's get back over to Deshara. Another check on traffic.
Thank you, Greg. 547, folks. Several issues working again. Lots of precipitation out there. Getting out east where we're seeing most of that rain at this hour, at least the heavy parts of it, that is. Kaufman County going along Terrell along US 80 and I-20. I did want to show you a live look at our TxDOT cameras. This is right at FM 429. So you may face some visibility challenges as you're trying to make your way through our eastern county. So again, Kaufman County, be on the lookout. Some heavy rain out your way. 183 right at Bush Turnpike, a change for the better in this one. You guys know we were down to one lane simply because all of that rainwater had accumulated off to the right-hand side of the highway. They have opened up an additional lane as you're making your way along westbound 183 close to the Bush Turnpike there. So that rain is starting to, that water, I should say, is starting to drain. Don't forget southbound 75 Central Expressway, folks, just as you get past North Park Mall, moving down toward Knox Henderson. That incident still working. One of our producers called in about that one, saw a truck that was turned in the opposite direction. You know, once your car hits that hydroplaning, it's just going to be a mess for you. One last one I wanted to show you here on our maps, if it can advance here. Maybe not. We're not going to advance? Okay, it's all good. Look, they having issues too. The rain causing all kind of problems here this morning. Did want to get into this last one here on our maps. Westbound I-30 right at 635. Just showing you some of those delays that you're going to be faced with. The good news is, as we zoom in a little closer, once you get to Gus Thomason, it does open up for you on westbound 183 as you're trying to make your way into Dallas. I'll leave you with this. Several, again, areas of high water reported. If you want to take a quick little screenshot of your TV screen there, Garland westbound right at Kingsley, 635, eastbound 183 at 121 right at Amon Carter. That's over in Tarrant County. So again, quite a few areas to be mindful of as you get ready to head out, say in the next 20, 30 minutes or so.